Okay, this is Onyx follow-up. Today is March 14th, is day 12 of the test, and the sun just came up a little while ago. He's having his breakfast, and we're just going to do a quick update on him. I wanted to pick up this flaking on his legs because people flip out sometimes when this happens, and on severe cases this happens. The bad skin, especially on the inner legs, will flake off, and the skin underneath heals up and the hair comes out, so it pushes out the broken skin. We'll just take a little piece of it here, and you can see it looks like a little dried out cloth. He's about 100% recovered. His tail here, hopefully we can get enough light on it. It's probably 99% recovered. There's still one little spot right there that the hair needs to grow, but everything else is pretty much recovered. See if I can get him to lift his chest here. His face is recovered. He's got a little alfalfa powder there on his face, but he's busy with his breakfast. So I would say he's probably 99% recovered. You can see this spot here that we keep going back to. It's all covered with little fuzz now, black hair, and that'll fill in no time there. But I wanted to get this flaking in to let folks know that this is normal, and don't freak out when you see this. This is actually part of the healing process, and is healing very, very nice. We'll come in here, see if we can get some from this side, and you can see, I'm not sure, there's a lot of glare on the screen, so I'm not sure if this is coming out. We'll have to check it when we download the video. But he is cleared up, so definitely this allergy is an ingestion from something out in the pasture, a weed or a grass, probably weeds. We had our first rains here about 3 weeks ago in northern Florida, central Florida, and everything just sprung up really quick overnight, especially the weeds. So I get a close-up of his face here. All his hair is coming back. We still have to brush off some of that dander and clean up his mane again. I haven't given him a bath yet. That'll probably happen today or tomorrow. And then we'll put a little more ointment on it. Each time is less ointment that you have to use, because you don't have as much bad skin to cover. But it looks like his breakouts are controlled, so he has not been in any Benadryl, so he's working on his own, and hopefully the immune boost from the Smart Pack is starting to work. I'm not sure how long it takes for that to build in his system, but between the diet control, the Smart Pack, and the ointment, everything is coming under control here. And as you can see, these horses don't have to suffer with this stuff. A lot of people think there's nothing that you can do. There's a whole bunch of things that you can do to make their life more comfortable. So with that, it's a quick update. We'll come back in a couple of days. So today is March 15th, day 13 of Onyx's test. The sun hasn't come up yet. It's a nice, cool, crisp morning, a little foggy. There's the baby having some breakfast. And there's Onyx having his alfalfa breakfast. Today we'll probably, if it gets warm enough, we'll give him a bath, clean him up real good. Do another update. Do another update video on him. See how his skin is clearing up. And we'll merge these videos together and then upload them in YouTube. There's Jessie. She's having breakfast as well. Here's the baby having his breakfast out of that 1,000-pound bale of alfalfa we got yesterday. So they'll get to eat there for a while and then we'll close the doors. The sun should be up soon, so we'll be able to do a close-up video of Onyx and his skin condition. So here's Onyx today. It's a little cold out here in Central Florida today, a little cloudy. We got him burning up some of that alfalfa energy. Can't let that build up into anxiety, so he's burning up some energy. All them calories from protein and the alfalfa need to get worked out. And we also want to get him, I don't think he'll get any sweating in today, but we want to get some of those oils from his system to help us with his coat. So we're not doing any redirecting, any direction changes or anything. It's just strictly exercise, so he's just running around here, burning up some energy. And we'll tie this up to one of the other videos. It's pretty important that you burn up the energy when you're feeding alfalfa, straight alfalfa. He's not being able to eat anything else out of the pasture during this test. So he's out here burning energy. Okay, so today is March 18th, day 16th of the test on Onyx. And it's a little cloudy here today, so I'm not sure how the lighting is going to be. Over here on the side of the light. This is a scratch that he did at the, and it's not part of the allergy. All the areas where he had the sores, the new hairs coming in, is healed nicely. He hasn't been on Benadryl for a while now. His chest there's still some different color hair, but all of this is new hair now, new hair growth. His chest is completely healed. There are no open sores. He's got new hair on his legs coming out. All of that bad skin continues to flake off. Here's the back of the front legs. And we'll see what the belly looks like. the inside of the rear legs. All new hair growth is starting. It is healing really nice. You see all the new hair growing right there. Underneath his chin, he had some sores underneath there, and all of those have healed up. Not sure if this is going to show up. It's kind of cloudy here today. Probably going to rain a little later. His face is also healing really nice. He has no open sores anymore. The skin is still flaking a little. We'll continue to put ointment on that to help the skin, keep the skin from drying out. The patch that he had on his belly here, we haven't been putting any ointment on there because we were testing it to see if by not putting any ointment the skin will heal as fast as the other places where we put the ointment, and the answer would be no. So we're going to go ahead and put some ointment on here and help that, because that test we have the results on it. I'll come out here to the back of his tail. Let me move him a little bit. So his tail is completely recovered. It's completely filled in. I think we got enough light. I got a lot of glare on the screen, but enough light to show that his tail is completely filled in now. And everywhere that we have that ointment, it's healed. We have the new growth of the hair. In some areas the skin is still flaking. So it's just a matter of keep cleaning it. But it looks really nice. And we'll go ahead and upload the test on this. We'll upload the video on this. And we probably move on to the second part of the test in about a week. We'll be turning him loose in the pasture and see if he breaks out again. So with that, we'll cut it here and we'll go to the next stage.